Okay, now I'm going to try the Royal Canadian Mounted Police in Ottawa. And the date is May 17th, 2025. It is currently 6:25 p.m. Number is 613 952 4200. Hopefully, someone will take my report.
R.C.M.P, bonjour.
Hello, I'd like to make a police report, please.
Okay, what kind of police report?
A police report regarding fraud from health cards that come from outside the country into Canada.
Okay, give me just one moment.
Great, thank you.
Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Whitby.
Okay. I can give you the Canadian anti-fraud phone number.
Yeah,
What kind of, like, what do you, when you say for the healthcare card,
yeah.
like somebody duplicated it, or?
Basically, there are two people that are not Canadian citizens that have OHIP cards inside Canada and are currently using them. So they're not citizens.
Okay. And have you contacted your local police as well?
I already tried the Ontario Provincial Police, and they told me to contact you up in Ottawa because it's federal jurisdiction when it's from outside the country.
Okay, I'm going to give you the Canadian anti-fraud phone number.
I already called.
With the R.C.M.P.
Yeah.
You already called them?
I already called them, and they're not open till Monday, so that's why I'm kind of calling you now. It's funny because I called Durham Regional Police, and they don't want to take a report from me either, so it's getting kind of frustrating here. I got all the information to start an investigation anyways.
Yeah, I know, but that normally goes through the Canadian anti-fraud, or and you also contact your local police and you make a statement with them.
So what do you guys do then? Just curious, like what is...
But you reach the communication center.
Where?
I'm not.
You're
here in Ottawa.
You are the RCMP, am I correct?
Yeah, but in Ottawa.
That's right.
I'm the communication center.
Yeah,
so
well...
I'm not Canadian anti-fraud center.
Yeah, well, what I'm trying to say is it's kind of outside the country, it's coming in here, so it's kind of national security reasons. That's why I'm calling RCMP.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's why I'm calling you, because it's coming from outside the country, so it falls under your jurisdiction as federal.
Can you give me just one small second, please?
Sure, no problem.
Thank you.
Okay. Here, go ahead.
Oh, okay. So I'm going to give you our national security information line.
Okay, go ahead and give me the number.
Yeah, I'll give you the number and then I'm going to transfer your call. Okay, it's 1-800.
1-800.
420.
420.
5805.
5805.
Yeah.
Okay.
And if you give me just 2 seconds, I'm just going to transfer your call, okay?
Okay, great. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, maybe we're getting somewhere. Oh.
National Security Information Tip Line, bonjour.
Yes, good evening. I'd like to make a police report regarding illegal healthcare cards that have come into Canada and being used by foreigners.
Okay, I'm just going to bring up a report to create here. Stand by.
Okay, very good.
All right, and in case we lose this connection, can I grab your telephone number, please?
Yes, it's 905
Yes.
922
Yep.
9788.
Thank you so much. And what is your last name?
Katsikaris, I'll spell that for you. It's Katsikaris.
Thank you. And your first name is?
Stephen with a V.
Stephen. And what is your current location? I'm assuming you're in Canada, is that correct?
That's correct. I'm at 44 Butterfield Crescent.
44 Butterfield All right. And is there an apartment number, or that's a house?
It's a house.
And what province?
Okay, it's Whitby, Ontario.
Okay, Ontario. And Whitby. Okay, perfect. And so, where is this actually happening? Is this happening in the same area or
Yeah.
all over Canada?
It's happening at a particular doctor's office, and I have the doctor's office's address, and they're being used there.
Okay, location. Say doctors. Put address. Okay, go ahead with the address of the doctor's office.
Okay, it's 198, and I'll spell the street for you. It's 2 words. It's Des,
Okay,
D-E-S,
yeah,
Newman, N-E-W-M-A-N,
yes.
Boulevard.
Boulevard. And is this also in Whitby, Ontario?
That's correct. Whitby, Ontario. I also have the postal code and phone number for you, too, if you need it.
Whitby, and yes, with the postal code. Go ahead.
L1 Papa,
L1 Papa, yep.
0 Hotel Niner.
Hotel 9. And go ahead with the phone number for the business.
Okay, it's 905
Yes,
721
721, yep.
35 30.
And what's the actual name of this doctor's office?
Okay, the doctor's name is Dr. Kevin Charles Graham.
Kevin Charles Graham. I'm spelling it Graham.
That is correct.
Okay.
All right, and that's where they're being used. Yeah, that's where they're being used. Those 2 Ontario OHIP cards that were purchased outside the country.
Okay, so I guess I should start at the beginning. You physically saw these health cards, or how do we know for sure?
Because we already had phone conversations before they entered Canada, and they said they got them out there, and we never had any OHIP cards come to our Ontario addresses. And after checking the parameters of Ontario OHIP, you have to be in Ontario first, and then you have to go to Service Ontario and then apply. It takes 6 weeks to get them. So,
Okay.
and they're not Canadian citizens. So if you're not a Canadian citizen, you can't have an Ontario OHIP card.
So how am I writing this? So 2 people have each an OHIP number. Is that
Yeah.
Is that all that
Yeah.
there are? Okay, so 2. And do you know the individuals' names who are using these OHIP numbers?
Yes, I do, and I also have a birth date for one as well.
Are using fraudulent OHIP numbers. Okay. Let's start with the first suspect's name, please.
Okay, his name is Alexander Richard.
Alexander, am I spelling it E-R at the end or R-E?
Alexander, A-L-E-X-A-N-D-E-R.
Perfect. And sorry, his last name again was?
Okay, his middle name is Richard,
Oh, okay, Richard, yep.
and his last name is Katsikaris. And
How do I spell that?
it's K-A-T-S-I-K-A-R-I-S.
I-S. And you said you had his birth date?
Yes, September 30th, 2024.
September 30th. And so he's really an infant?
That is correct. He was born in Ethiopia.
Okay, first suspect, infant, born in Ethiopia. Okay, but do we have the parent's name as well?
That is correct.
Or-
Yes, I have both parents' names.
Okay, so
the-
first suspect, infant, born in Ethiopia. And so how do we know he has an OHIP that isn't valid? Like, are his parents legally in Canada?
That is the problem. His father is not the sponsors of the child here in Canada, and he doesn't qualify because he's outstanding of child support. And that would fall under the Maintenance Support Program Act, that you can't get a passport and visa and bring people in under that.
But was the child born here?
The child was born in Ethiopia.
Okay, so, infant born in Ethiopia.
And the mother's also Ethiopian as well.
Stated. So you're saying the child doesn't qualify because you have information that the father and mother aren't valid citizens?
The mother is not valid citizen either. She's an Ethiopian
Okay.
citizen, native.
So basically, you said the parents aren't legally Canadian and they don't have a valid sponsor.
That's correct. The mother is an Ethiopian citizen, but the father is Canadian.
Okay. So you're saying the father is actually Canadian?
That's correct.
Because he's outstanding in...
That's correct. Yeah,
and parental cover?
That's correct. So he's brought his family from Ethiopia, his newborn and his wife, or his girlfriend, and they brought OHIP cards to Canada, and they're not citizens.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But sorry, you said they're not citizens, but then you said the father is a Canadian citizen. So
that's right. So
he can't be both.
That's right. So the baby and the mother are Ethiopians, and the father is Canadian.
Okay. And then, but why don't you? Can you repeat again why you said the father is not valid as a sponsor for his own child?
That's correct.
But why? I don't understand why he's not a valid sponsor.
Because he's outstanding over $100,000 on child support for his daughter that lives in Canada and hasn't paid. And he's got a court order against him.
Oh, okay.